What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video we have my 2019 AMG GTS and we're going to be going over why this car sucks. And right off the bat, I just want to say that this list that I just randomly compiled was very hard to come up with because I have zero issues with this car. But I know that some people that are in the market for a car like this might be important for them. I just want to give a quick disclaimer that the wing is not stock, the diffuser is not stock, the bumper itself is not stock. This is the Darwin Pro bumper with the Darwin Pro diffuser, if you guys are interested. And then this carbon wing is from RW Carbon. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight to number one. You can't really see number one, but it's right behind this titanium forged wheel. But that is how stiff the suspension is. The ride quality is so bad, especially when you're going over bumpy roads with cracks like these ones. In Massachusetts, there are way more bumpy roads than straight smooth roads. When the roads are nice and smooth, straight, flat, no cracks, no potholes, this car is a dream to drive. Well, I mean, it still is a dream to drive no matter what, but the ride quality, it's so bad. In this car, you get 3 settings. You have the normal suspension, the sport suspension, and the sport plus suspension. Honestly, I can't really tell a difference between all 3 of them. It's just gonna be stiff no matter what. For those of you that are curious, I actually do have a aftermarket wheel setup, and I purposely kept the diameter stock. I didn't want to go with a larger diameter wheel and then I'd have to get a skinnier tire. That would just make the ride quality 10 times worse. And now number 2 is the ground clearance. You probably only have about maybe like 3 to 5 inches, if I were to roughly estimate, of ground clearance. And for some speed bumps, they might win. Driveways, they might win. Most of the time, I have not had any issues driving over speed bumps or getting into my friends' driveways. I have had a couple incidents where I did scrape, and it is the grossest sound in the world. So if you see a nasty speed bump or you're just trying to get into your friend's driveway, you gotta learn to take them at an angle. I personally have only had a couple issues within my 2-ish years of owning this car, and they were both from speed bumps, not driveways. Now, number 3 would have to be the fuel efficiency. I don't really care about gas mileage. That's why I bought the car. But for those of you that want some perspective, let me show you. So I drove about 13 miles, about 45 minutes. This was all in comfort mode, and we got 13.8 miles per gallon. Now, granted, if I drove on the highway to get here, it would be higher, but I'd estimate probably between 16 and 19 miles per gallon. The next thing about this car is that if you want to get one, it's pretty expensive. The starting price for the GTS was a little over $120,000. Now, if you want just a twin turbo V8 from AMG that's rear wheel drive, you can do burnouts, you can do some nasty power slides, you get a great interior, you get a fast car, and you get that twin turbo V8 sound, I would highly recommend just getting a C63S, because a fully loaded, full spec C63 is not gonna go over $105,000. And that includes getting all the aero packs, all the carbon fiber, the ceramic brakes, the Magno gray paint, for example. It's only gonna be around $100,000 to $105,000. If you wanna get a car like this, you have to pay like $20,000 extra just to get in the realm of the AMG GTS. If you don't really care about tracking a car, or you don't really care that much about exotic looks and whatnot, then honestly, save your money, get a C63S. You can get a used one, you can modify the crap out of it, and it could be just as fast as the GT. It's just that the GT is a lot more track oriented than the C63S, in my opinion. The final point that I can think of that might actually affect some people is that it might be a little bit difficult to get in and out of this car. Let me demonstrate. Right leg in, step down, twist as you do, pop a squat, and then left leg in. If you're the kind of person that doesn't like cramped spaces, then this car is gonna be your absolute worst nightmare. So this is my view inside. When you close the door, you're immediately just kind of crammed in here. And then you have the bucket seats, which kind of just hug you in place, so you don't really have much wiggle room. So if you don't like small spaces, then don't get this car. I kind of feel bad for roasting the GTS because I love this car. It's my baby. So I'm gonna show you guys one of the reasons why I bought this car. Headphone users, turn it up. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And I'm gonna go before I get yelled at. So see you guys in the next one. Peace.